Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Almost 10 o'clock. Went on a little bit earlier just to get things rolling along. And why are we here today? I'm going to do an update with Susana's Chronicles.
Good morning, everyone.
So, how's the weather in Massachusetts today?
Sun is out, but it's cold.
How cold is cold?
It's 20.
20. That's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
I got my sweatpants on when I went to go get coffee. I had to wear a hoodie because it was 56.
Oh.
That's cold for us.
I would have shorts on if it was 56.
Probably. Yeah, anything below 68 is cold because after you've been in Florida for 2 years, your blood thins out, everything starts to fall apart. I mean, you get feeling, everything does start to fall apart.
Yeah.
So, good morning, Facebook user. I know there's just as many people on Facebook as there are on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube and you could check out everybody's chat. Right now, only we can see you. So come on over, join in the fun. It's going to be a quick show. We're just going to talk about an update. So we have we have Stash 51 and Stephen ReSeller in with us right now. Facebook user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Welcome.
Welcome.
And there's more people in the background. Hello, January house. They're all coming out now. What were you going to say?
I said good morning, everyone.
So let's do a little recap. On Tuesday, we did a show. It was a one-on-one, step-by-step, getting you to get familiar with eBay and start listing again. You had listed one item a few years ago.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And we had some issues. We had a little difficulty because I couldn't share your screen. You had to keep holding your iPad up, which was okay. We got through it.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing was you were on Apple and I was on a PC.
Okay.
And I have a store account and you don't. So store accounts have a little bit more options than non-store accounts. But we got through it and you were not able to make the listing active, but you called eBay?
Yep. I called not actually called eBay because I couldn't find a number, and the number that they gave you, it was if it was a return.
Right. Yep.
Kept emailing them, and they said that I still owed because of that one item that I sold like almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
So I just paid that balance right off right then and there. And within 2 minutes, my eBay was up and running.
And then you were able to hit list item.
Yeah.
And you got it listed.
I got it listed.
All right. Excellent. So hold on a second. I got to get this thing here again. So that we ended about, I would say 11.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
11 a.m. At 11:45, I had to go out and start doing some errands. And I got a text message from you. I listed another item. And then I'm still out because I didn't get back until I think 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I listed another item. So give us the update now of how many items do you have active right now?
I have 11 items in my store active right now. 11.
So, I mean, that's incredible. 11 items from not doing it for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think got you over the hurdle from not doing it in a few years to now 11, because you sent me those texts. It wasn't just like a text. It was like, oh my God, I got another one. I did another one. So you were excited.
I was totally excited. I'm still excited because it's, something that I was afraid of doing. And not until maybe about a month ago, I really wasn't like, oh, I want to do eBay or whatever, but I kept watching people and watching the chat and everyone saying that they posted this and, they're on these shows and they sold so many of this item and their income is coming in. And I was just like, I really should do this because I have so much stuff that I'd like to sell.
Yep.
And then,
Like a lot of us.
yeah, like a lot of us. And then we started talking, and then it was just like, Paul was just like a kick in the butt, was like, okay, we can do this. It wasn't even a second thought. It was just like, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this on the show. And it was just what I needed. It was literally, Paul, you took me by the hand and you were in front of me and I was walking behind you, and now I'm not at your plateau, of course not, but I feel like I can do this. And I thank you. Thank you, Paul.
And you remembered some of the stuff, like the first few words and the title, and making the circle totally blue.
Exactly, because what happened was there was one that I wasn't. It wasn't like getting listed, and I'm like, what's going on? And then it said that it what was that word that they said? Something to do with like missing information or
item statistics.
Yes, items something.
Yep. And it won't let you list it if you don't have a picture up. Sometimes you're doing so fast you forget to put a picture up.
Right. And then the pitches too, I remembered, instead of having it, sideways, that I could switch it and make sure that it was visible, to crop it, to no background, try to make no background. So all those little tidbits that you gave me were like, made it so much easier for me, and it made me feel so much more comfortable.
Fantastic.
Yep. So the item specifics, that's what it was. And I kept going back to the item specifics because I also had remembered that Johnny had said that he had a whole list of item specifics that he needed to do. And I was like, I'm going to keep up with this, because if I'm going to be listing, I don't want all of these that I have to do at the end of the week or whatever. Just do them as I go.
Right.
And I made that circle blue.
Excellent. Speaking about Johnny, we spoke to him last night because there was a little difficulty. I thought Johnny was giving up Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's why I said, let's do it Tuesday and we'll do an update on Thursday. My mistake. Oh my God, Paul, stop it. I'm screwing around with 3 different screens now. Bad enough it was 2. Now it's 3 different screens. So let's share your excitement and success with the rest of the world. If I can get there. So bear with me. Hold on. Come on. All right, here we go. Here. Come on. This is going to be like simulcast. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
All right, we're going to try this. We're going to try to simulcast in Texas, Massachusetts, and Australia. How's that?
Wow.
Australia?
Because Trent is on.
Trent is in Texas.
I mean, Nate is on. Nate's on. Nate. Share.
Always wrong.
Hi, Amy.
Share screen. Share. Okay, does this work? Can you see my sharing of the screen, Texas? There you go. All right, look at that. Simulcast. So now So this is Susana, Susana's Chronicles. So now we're simulcasting to Texas,
I can't see.
Massachusetts, although you're already in Massachusetts, and Australia. Wanted to just give an update. In my mistake, we went on Tuesday because I thought Johnny was not doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. I said, let's do Tuesday and let's do an update on Thursday. Yeah. Tuesday, we did a one-on-one with Susana, step by step, how to list on eBay, because it's been 2 years?
2 years.
That she had not listed anything. So, of course, listening to you guys, myself, everybody in the chat, she started listing. So we did one item all the way through. She got it listed. I had to go do some errands. While I was out, I kept getting these excitable texts. I got another one listed. I got another one listed. I got another one listed. So Tuesday we started. Susana, tell everybody where you are now.
I have 11 listed.
11 from nothing. So I think that's fantastic. We just wanted to share that with everybody. The people that have been saying, oh, I don't want to list. I don't want to list. I don't want to do it. It's too much work. Yeah. She's doing it. Look at the smile. I mean, she's excited.
I am.
So tell us, do you have any offers?
No offers yet.
How many watchers do you have on items?
I don't have any watchers. I did have views, but I did not have any watches on it.
Okay. We went through. What was that?
I said promote.
Exactly. High important. We went through the way to do the title that should get more views. Make sure the circle is all blue. We went through a lot of different stuff. So I just wanted to share with everybody. This is not going to be a normal show for us at all. This was a one-off, let's say.
Yeah.
So
I have a question.
Yes.
Has Susana decided to set a goal per week of what she wants to list?
Have I decided a goal that how many I want to list per week?
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've been taking it day by day because I guess it's just a processing for me now, but I will set a goal, but as of right now, I haven't. So maybe this is a good time because I will be under pressure. I'll be under pressure to meet my goal. So as of, let's say, next Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday, I want to have at least, let's say, let me be realistic, 30 items listed.
Ooh.
All right.
30 items. Okay.
I don't know any restrictions right off the bat.
I didn't hear that.
I came back on eBay recently, only about 6 months ago, and they limit you when you first do it. I think it's like 15 listings, and then you get 30, then you get 60 and all that. You don't have that at all?
No.
Well, she's already been listing but she's been absent for say 2 years. So maybe that's in her favor.
I only listed one item 2 years ago and I sold it. And then that was it. Because I just wanted to get rid of it. So it was never a process of wanting to sell on eBay. It was just, I wanted to get rid of that one item.
All right. So I would say, everybody, I'm going to put Susana's phone number in the chat.
My phone number.
So everybody can text her and call her every day to see if she's on track to make that 30-piece goal.
Okay, so I have a question. Well, actually, it's a comment. What I always suggest when somebody starts off, and you have a goal right now, you want to go to you said you want to have 30 listings.
Mhm.
The best thing to do with that is divide it by how many days you have till then, and then maybe make that smaller goal per day for what you want to list. Because the lower you have it, the better it's going to be for you, to where you won't be stressed out to list more within that time frame. So I would suggest how many days you have between it, divide that by how many you need to list. So say you got 11, but you only want to get to 30, you just make sure you do smaller bite goals instead of the larger ones. Even though you have a good goal of a week from now, but break that down into how many days. I mean, you can mentally say, okay, I definitely need to try and list this minute today. Well, I can't do it today. Well, maybe I can double it tomorrow. That way you won't keep yourself bringing yourself down to need to meet those goals.
Yeah.
Misha, don't forget, I know where you live.
Real quick, Paul, now that you know that we're still going to be doing the Tuesdays and Thursdays thing, have you thought about it? Are you going to keep doing it at the same time, or are you
No, this was I spoke to Johnny. It was one of those. It was one of those my bad moments. So we are not. This was a one-off Tuesday and Thursday thing. So no problem with that.
It will, therefore, when you're right, we're going to get started in that in just a few minutes. It's just something that was brought in to show off. And because Susana just started back on doing eBay. And so instead of Paul going live, he wanted to kind of do a promote together and show that how her progress was.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, you should do a show. I mean, you've got knowledge and stuff, and just maybe go on after us or go on before us or something like that. That way everybody can follow around and have. Because I know there's times that I'm working, but I want to hear somebody talking too. I want to hear somebody that's giving me information and
There's someone who's overseas, that 3 a.m. area, there's nothing on. So if someone wants to go on at 3 a.m., that's like prime time Australia.
Yeah, man, I had to. I can appreciate that, but 2 weeks ago I had to do that shift because I hired a VA in Europe and Asia, wherever it is, and you can have the shift all you want. My whole day was off. I think I was in bed one night at 6 o'clock. I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. But no, we'll work out something, and maybe we'll do something, a whole big gang thing. I was going to say gangbang. That would be so bad. We'll do a whole gang thing. I don't know. But everything's a possibility. I just wanted to come on, share Susana's success with all of you. And the two Pauls are freaking me out. Yeah, Misha, two's better than one. So
I agree with you, Susana. But the best thing about it too is Susana just hit yesterday 202 subs.
yeah.
So congratulations.
I'm up to 208.
Oh wow, that's wonderful.
I know.
yeah.
So now
So-
I can do my giveaway.
Yeah, so that
Did you get any sleep?
Say that again.
Parlini asked Susana, did you get any sleep?
Oh my God. I was up on Cha-Cha's channel doing the art game until 2:30 this morning. Literally, I had the paintbrush in one hand and I was just like,
and the Sambuca in the other hand.
no, there was no Sambuca. That I only had one little shot of Sambuca, and that was with you guys yesterday.
And that's all it took.
Oh, that's all. It went from 0 to like poof.
All right, everybody. That's all. I just wanted to say hello, share the love, and I'm sure we'll see each other in more chats.
Yep.
Right.
Bye, Boo Boo. Bye, Trent.
Later.
Thank you.
Okay, are we back? Because I can't tell. I got so many screens open now.
Nope, we're on ours.
Okay.
Hi, Chandra.
Hello, Hot Mess Drifter, Chandra, Susan Arrington, James, Stash 51, January House,
Mike,
Record Crate,
Adam,
Adam, yes, I hope you all saw that. We were signing on Johnny and Trent's show also because we wanted to share. I guess you all could see what we were doing anyway.
I
We
couldn't.
all want. What was that?
I didn't. I only saw us because
Oh,
I wasn't on the other chat. I was still on ours.
Hot Mess said, yes, I listed 35 items yesterday with the challenge. If you want more info, Susana, get a hold of me. Cool. Yeah, I joined a challenge for February and I ended up, I went from 25 or 22 listings to 248 for February and doubled my income, which was nice.
Wow.
For the longest time, I was concentrating on Amazon. And now Amazon is making some foolish changes. So I don't know what's going on with that. And nobody's happy about that.
Now you sell on Amazon, Paul, right?
Yep.
That's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, but they're not making it easy lately. They're asking for these product, and I just forgot what it's, because I had to go to Hasbro and Mattel, and I said, I need these product protection things or whatever. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to get. So they want to make sure, like Legos now. They don't want you to sell Legos because there's a choking hazard.
Oh.
So without these, it's like MSDs, manufacturer safety disclosures, whatever. You got to send all that up to Amazon. And once you start doing a certain amount, then you have to have $1 million liability policy.
Oh, wow.
So they are putting hurdles on top of hurdles on top of hurdles to sell on Amazon. And so this last week has been tough online reselling unless you have your own website, because the new seller update came out for eBay last night, so they're increasing their fees. Etsy already increased their fees. Etsy, I believe it's Etsy or Macart, one of them are also instituting the new safety guidelines for toys. So yeah, they're nobody's playing anymore. They're making it difficult. So, but you're on your way, and you said you wanted to do 30 or have 30 up by the week. So you're going to do 29 more?
I have 11 up right now.
Yeah. So 19 more, right?
I need 19 more.
You should, instead of setting a week goal, set a day goal.
Set a day goal.
So in other words, I want to do 2 a day. I want to do 3 a day. I want to do 5 a day.
Okay.
And try to do it the same time every day.
Job, like a routine.
Yep. A routine is what it is.
Okay.
And basically it's like time. I always talk about time blocking. Once you get going, you're going to start, your phone's going to start to ding and stuff. And it's going to say, you have an offer. You have a question on a product. You got a new email to come in. People are tempted to look at those right away. Set yourself a time. Say, okay, I'm going to list, or maybe I'm going to take pictures from 7 to 8 in the morning, and then I'm going to list from 8 to 9.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer my emails, or I'm not going to answer my offers until 4 to 6 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay. I see.
So if you get into that, it's much better. It's much easier. You got to remember, it's your business. You have to structure and run your business.
Right.
Basically, you're the doctor in the office. If somebody calls and says, listen, I'm sick. can you just prescribe me some pills? No. We'll talk tomorrow. I'm free tomorrow at this time. We can talk. Don't let interruptions interfere with your schedule.
So basically have a daily planner and writing down your time slots
Yep.
of
Yep.
that sounds like a really good idea, and that's something that I can definitely follow. Because I know, okay, so say 8 to 10, I'm taking pictures of item, or 8 to 9 of items, and then from whatever time I'm going to list them, and then
Yep.
if there's any watchers, anything like that, or shipping.
Or your email, just your regular emails. Try to do like all that work at the same time. Schedule 2 hours for that time. And, sometimes, people will have a little, what they call a wish board next to their computer, next to their screen or whatever. And you write down Monday, 3 listings, Tuesday, 3 listings, this time, that time, or have a time thing, 7 to 8 listing, noon to 1, definitely get away from the computer, do lunch, 1 to 2, go for a walk. So it's not all about reselling. It's about structuring, like Hot Mess says, daily goals, and it does become less stressful. Like I got mad yesterday because I was only able to get 5 up to my VA. So my goal today is to have 30 to 40 up to him,
Okay.
and keep doing that way. Do you have Echo or Google Home?
No, I don't.
Okay, I have it, and supposedly whoever has it, and I don't know if anybody in the chat has it set up yet. You're supposed to be able to put in a schedule, like, hey, remind me, hey, what's her name in Echo?
Alexa?
Yeah, Alexa. I don't call mine Alexa. Alexa, tell me to get away from the computer every hour. Remind me every hour. Remind me to have lunch. Because,
You forget.
people will sit in front of the computer, and I'm one where, I'll sit here, I'll have a couple of coffees or whatever. Before you know it, it's 2:00 and I haven't eaten anything,
Mm-hmm.
which is not good. So, computer, at 1:00, remind me to get away from the computer to do lunch. Computer, remind me at 3:00 to start answering my stuff. And it should be able to do that for you. You just have to set it up.
Correct.
Stop. Computer,
So-
stop.
I have a question. I have an item and I have no information on it, and I've tried to look it up, and there's nothing on the internet about it. How do I list an item that we do not have any information on, or even price something like that?
What is the item?
I'll get it for you.
Thanks for coming in, everybody.
Okay. So it's a little piggy bank. It's ceramic.
Hi, Julie. Let me see the bottom. So it's a bank. Okay. The way it looks, all right, it could be, the way it looks, it could be just, what's it called? From a ceramic studio.
You
Something
think?
that somebody made and then resold. Because if it was professionally made by a company, it would have some kind of stamp on the bottom or written in there in the ceramic, like sometimes they do.
It does have. My light is not working, and it's possessed. It does have. It had a paper on it.
Maybe a price tag, though.
No, it doesn't seem like a price tag.
Maybe something that says made in so and so and like that. A company tag, you mean?
Here's my little eye hooky wookie.
All right, Hot Mess Drifter. Thank you. You too.
Bye, Amy. Julie, my beautiful Julie.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Okay. So the letters that I can see on here, it says March. That's
Hey, Dawn. How are you? March?
Yep. That's the only thing I can see on here. It says March. March, period.
Okay. Yeah, like Julie says, looks to me as if someone painted it. I think from the face, only because I know people that used to run ceramic studios way back.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's from a ceramic studio and someone painted it and then sold it. Because if you go through some of these ceramic studios, and I haven't seen one in so long, you can buy molds, or they'll have molds of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, even though they're not legit. They'll have them and they'll cast them for you. And back in the day, like I said, I haven't seen one in so long. They used to run ceramic classes.
Yeah.
That you could pay, and you may be doing a Mickey Mouse. They'll show you how to paint it or whatever.
Right.
So it may be one of those.
Okay.
Or if it's chalk, then it's like what do they call it? A carnival piece, Julie. I'm going blank on that. If it's chalk, it's I forget what they call it. Can you feel the edge on the bottom that's not painted?
Yes.
Does it feel like it's chalk or like it's ceramic? And you're going to say, what's the difference?
No, I know it does not feel like ceramic. No.
Okay, so if it's chalk, it's like, and as soon as I said chalk, my brain went blank.
Let me see the inside of it.
Yeah, the inside will be a good, because when the coins, chalkware, no, they call it something. How does it feel? Does it feel like it's chalk?
It does feel like chalk.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it does not feel like ceramic.
Okay. Yeah, who would know would be Nana Tink, I think.
It tanks.
Yeah. Typically, there's a lot of the blaxploitation pieces were done like that, given away at carnivals as prizes and stuff. Like the jockey. Remember the jockey piece and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's all like chalk. The jockey piece that people used to have on their lawns.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
That
Yeah.
type of stuff. Plaster Paris spelled wrong. But yeah, something like that. So, I mean, do a search for vintage chalk statue, something like that, to that effect, and see what you come up with. But I'm sure there'll be a ton of them. And I'm sure most of the ones you'll find are the blaxploitation ones.
Okay.
Like the big giant lips and stuff like that. Stuff that they're trying to say, oh, that's racist now, but hey, they used to have it in the back in the day, and they used to give them away. It was carnival prizes and stuff like that, or you could buy them. They were a couple of bucks way back. I mean, I remember I used to love going to carnivals when I was a kid, even teenager, and even in my 20s. We used to go to the carnival all the time.
Lincoln Park in Westport.
No, there was a carnival every Patriots Day weekend in Charlestown, which was like the only one around, and we used to go to that all the time. In a listing, I just state that I know nothing about this cute item.
I like that.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I mean, you could do it. Just take a picture. Like when I do something like that, I take a nice picture and make sure you're on white background. So if you have a white sheet or whatever, white table, lay it down flat, put the camera so you get a nice full image. In other words, you want the piece like this. And then while it's laying there, put a ruler next to it so you can show people, or so people know how big the item is.
Oh, okay.
And then because I always, even my action figures, because now there's 3 3/4 inch, there's 6 inch, there's 8 inch. On one of the pictures, I always have a ruler next to the figure. Even though it's in the package, I'll still put a ruler next to the bubble card.
Okay.
And I'll say, this is a 4 inch, this is a 6 inch, just so they know.
More visual.
Because if without it, you're going to have to put a can of Coke next to it or something. A ruler's just as easy.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
It does.
I thought you meant the band Lincoln Park. Oh,
It's Lincoln Park.
right. No, there's a park, Lincoln Park.
It's
How
no.
long have you been in Massachusetts?
Huh?
How long have you been in Massachusetts?
Oh my God. Well, I was born in the islands in Azores, Portugal.
Okay.
Here I was 1, and then we went to Bristol, Rhode Island. That's where we lived for like 5 years. So I've been in Massachusetts, let's say 47 years.
Hello, Love Hollis. Do you remember the amusement center at like Revere Beach?
No.
Nahant Beach?
No, I didn't go up north.
Oh, okay.
No. I stood down south,
How about the Brockton Fair?
I went to the Brockton Fair once, and I swore I'd never go again.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. Very, at the time, it was, you should have been packing when you went. Very packing, packing for protection.
Yeah, no,
Because of a very bad area.
Extremely scary. That was definitely a culture shock for me.
Yeah, very bad area.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody have any questions in the chat or comments, or anybody doing anything special? Anybody want to promote anything special or anything not special?
So what's going to be on your agenda
Today?
Mm-hmm.
I have to take as many pictures as humanly possible. There's a big push lately for cards, non-sports cards. So I grabbed one of my boxes.
One? Oh my God.
Yeah, there's only 5,000 cards per box.
Holy Paul.
So, well, don't forget I had a comic store and we used to sell singles. So I'm going through my Marvel cards and doing a quick lookup to see what they're worth. And there's a few I'm going to have graded. I mean, there's a couple of what we call holograms.
Oh, yeah.
That are like $80, $90. So I'm going to see about getting them graded. But the problem is to grade them, it's $15 a piece.
Oh. Or
if you send in 50 at once, it's $9 a piece.
Now, how do they grade a card?
There's professionals that do it. Don't forget ReSeller's event at Cajun.
At 3:00 today.
Oh, at 3:00. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was something I missed.
No.
They go through and, are your, like, see this one on the back usually doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
But you see how one side, the border is closer to the edge than the other side?
I do.
If that was on the front, this would not get a 10. But since the image that's important is the whole front and the corners are really sharp, this may come back as a 10. And there's no scratches on it. So, that's nice. That's what you want. But there's just so much. Even I'm looking at the promo cards because I have a ton of promo cards. And there's one that I was given, I was selling in lots, one card with a lot of other promo cards during my auctions. I was getting $15 a piece for it, today I'm seeing on eBay it's selling for 12. Well, if I had it graded, it's selling for 80. I think I have 30 of them left, all in like brand new condition. So is it worth me paying $9 to $15 a piece? I got to see about how many are selling per month and then decide from there. But it's all, 6 of one, half dozen of the other sometimes.
So, Paul, let me ask you in business sense, okay? Money-wise sense. So with the eBay store, how much should I basically kind of put aside for like packaging materials? How much should I put away for like reselling? Not reselling, I mean purchasing more stuff.
You should make a separate business account if you're going to keep doing this. And you've been doing your paintings and everything.
Mhm.
You should encompass all your reselling into one business. So it's either going to be called Susana's Chronicles or you're going to come up with another name. And I don't suggest you incorporate, because then when you incorporate, you're going to do a minimum of $486 yearly tax minimum. And that's if you don't even make a dime. So I would go to your bank and say, all right, I need to open up an account, a checking account for my business. Or lately, you can do an online account with some of these online banks that won't charge a monthly fee, that have just as many benefits, especially credit unions are really great. You can put down your name. If they don't let you do a business name because you don't have the right information, like sales tax number and that type of stuff, you should get a sales tax number. You can always have on your checks your name, and then underneath that, put your business name and then your address.
Okay.
Some people don't like to put their address, so they'll go rent a P.O. box.
Okay.
When you ship an item, it's going to show your address anyway. So, but that way you have eBay put all your sales money into that account.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're doing sales in other places. That money's probably going to PayPal.
Right.
You can have PayPal connected to that business account.
Because that's what I have right now. I don't have a business account, but I have 3 accounts, and one is for saving, one is for bills, and then the other one is for the PayPal.
Right.
So my PayPal account goes here to this account, and then from there, that's where I've been either and my, to do go out and resource,
Right.
buy stuff. So
You want to try to keep business and personal separate.
okay.
You don't want to intermingle, because if you're not going to do a spreadsheet to know how much profit and everything like that, you're probably right now going to be 50-50. 50% eBay, 50% PayPal if you keep doing the online sales. So an easy way is contact PayPal, get their debit card that they have if you don't have it already, and just use that for business purchases. And that's it. So in other words, if you have $200 in there from online sales, you say, okay, I need bubble wrap and I need to buy some boxes. Otherwise, you go to the post office, you get their boxes. You'll pay a little bit more for shipping, because with Pirate Ship, you don't need to use priority boxes. Like I told everybody before, you can go to Walmart either
Right.
9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock at night when they start stocking or when they get to put away everything. Just go around, say, hey, can I have some of your boxes? And yeah, definitely. And you use that credit card to make those purchases. And then tape, of course. Hello, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
So then you need tape also.
Now, I got the free tape from USPS.
That says priority mail.
It does.
Yeah, so you want to get regular tape. You can get the Walmart 6 in a pack for $5, I think it is, $4.
Okay.
I don't suggest the eBay tape. It's awful. It doesn't stick at all. The tape
Go ahead.
the tape I use a 3-inch tape.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on my website. I have an affiliate link for it. It's sticky as hell, and I use less of it. I love it. It works so much better. Even the Walmart, the cheapo tape, it's not as sticky, so you got to use sometimes a little bit more. But this one is 3-inch. Bang, it's done. No problem. The eBay tape is just all the eBay supplies in the last 6 months seem to have gone down in quality. The bubble envelopes don't seem to be as thick anymore. The boxes that I bought come apart at the seam. I don't know if they're using less amount of glue to glue them together. It's just the quality went down on their packing supplies.
So just because, and these are just questions that I'm throwing out
Yeah,
at you.
no problem. No problem.
Just because you're selling on eBay, it does not have to have an eBay tape on it or an eBay bag or.
No, not at all. Not
could-
at all.
Okay.
My son gave me some boxes that he put his logo on. I use those boxes. You know, the only thing you can't do is when you sell an Amazon product, like from fulfillment by merchant, which means we ship it, we can't do eBay box or eBay tape because
Okay.
they frown on that, and you can get thrown off the platform for that
Okay. Good
because
to
you're
know.
using their competitor.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then, hopefully you start selling more, you build up that fund, and now you go sourcing and you say, all right, I have $100 to spend, or I have $50 to spend. I'm going to be very selective. So instead of going in Goodwill or Salvation Army or Savers, spending a half hour, you might spend an hour. You might scan every little piece and say, okay, I can double my money on this. I'm going to get it. Or I have to spend 5 to make 3. No, I'm not going to do it. But if you say, well, I can spend $10 on this and it sells for 20, 25, yeah, I'm in. Because don't forget, when you sell it, you get the fees have to come right off the top, and the shipping. If you're going to do free shipping, shipping has to come off the top. So if you're spending 5 to make 3, are you really going to make 3
Right.
after fees? And now eBay just went up on their fees. I think it starts next month. So you can always plug in, say, to be safe, 14 to 15% off the top.
Okay.
The Amazon app does that for you. And if you want to get a good bearing on how much you're going to make, even though you're not selling on Amazon, download the Amazon Seller app.
Yeah.
And use that, because then you can go to the screen, you can scan something, sell one, and then it has a place where you can put in your cost, put in how much you're going to sell it for, and on the bottom it gives you the profit after your fees,
Okay.
which is nice.
Yeah.
Amazon has the highest fees, but then it also lets you do merchant or FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, because fulfilled by Amazon you pay even more because they're doing all the work. But it gives you an idea. You don't have to be exact, or as long as you know it's not gonna cost you money, because Amazon will tell you, well, after fees, you're losing $1.
Oh, okay. So that's a gap to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But so that's what you don't want. I mean, I could tell you one time we went into Goodwill. I don't go into Goodwill a lot. There was a woman, probably my age, with her husband. She had a carriage half full of hardcover books, and she was standing in front of the book rack. She was going to scan every book on the rack, every one. Because I asked, I said, "You using the Amazon seller app?" She says, "Oh yeah." She says, "I won't do anything without it." I said, "How much did you scan already?" She said, "I scanned that whole rack already. Now I'm on this one." And there was 6 racks against the wall. She says, "I'm going to do them all. I'll be here all day."
Wow.
But now she's going to have a carriage full of stuff that she can make a profit on each one. So that's what I mean. Do you, like Justin said on Johnny's channel, he went in and went out. There's an app he's using that, but if you take your time and just scan everything, even though sometimes things are sold retail, well, yeah, like Pokemon cards. If you find them on the shelf at a Target or a Walmart and you pay $39.95 for the box, those boxes are selling for like $150 right now. So that's not on sale. That's regular price. There might be stuff, because eBay is worldwide, and not every state, not every city has a Walmart that's close, has a Target that's close. You might go to a store that sells an item that's not available to somebody in 50 to 100 miles, or they might have never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, but like I said, if you scan it, you get an idea of how much it's selling for. And you'll get used to it. You'll get into it.
So right now, the eBay store, we didn't open up international shipping.
We did. We said international shipping, didn't we?
No.
Or did it allow, or it might have not allowed you to yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's all right. I mean, once you get going, you'll do that, and you'll open your product up to millions more customers, which is what you want,
Mm-hmm.
and get rolling. And then after a while, when you get comfortable, start selling your paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Because handmade stuff sells. You're not going to have any competition. Well, depends.
So on eBay, you can sell handmade stuff?
Yeah, I have Sandy's jewelry up there now.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. They do more on Etsy, but then Etsy has a ton of bootleg stuff also that I can't understand how they are allowed and how those people don't get stopped. But if you're an artist and you want an outlet to sell, yeah, why not?
Speaking of bootleg stuff, my oldest son, Justin, he's like, "Mom, want to go to the flea market with me?" This was a couple of weeks ago, and I was like,
"Oh, I can already see where this is going."
I was like, "Sure."
Which flea market?
It was in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
So we go to Connecticut, we go to this flea market, and then Paul.
Want me finish your sentence right there?
Go ahead.
There was this Asian lady selling all these Coach bags and Dooney and Burke for $25 a piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not a flea market.
Yep. They're all knockoffs.
And he's like, "Mom, I didn't know." He's like, because it was something new for him too. So we all went, and it was just like everything you turned around, it was a knockoff.
Yeah. I had a client, a real estate client, who I sold her house and sold her another house. She imported that stuff. from China. She was Chinese. She would go over 2, 3, 4 times a year. She had family over there. She knew the manufacturers. She knew it all. And I even went to her. She had a huge booth at the flea market that used to be here in Florida. And hello, Rosie's Closet. How are you?
Hi, Rosie.
And I even bought a couple for Sandy. I said, they're nice. I mean, why spend $500? You know, so, I mean, it's not real, but why spend $500? So,
You can go to like TJ Maxx or Marshall, or I guess you guys have Ross or something.
Ross, yeah,
That pocketbook for, for $50.
right, true. But anyway, I mean, she told me she had cases and cases and cases of all these knockoffs. So one time when we went home, we said we were going to go to the big giant flea market in Salem, New Hampshire. And I think my sister-in-law said, "You didn't hear?" And I said, "No, what?" They closed the whole flea market because 4 of the vendors were selling all the knockoff bags. They cracked down on all the knockoff bags.
Now there's one in New Hampshire too. It's up higher. It's up north. Oh God. It's also, I've never been, but it's a huge flea market. And they sell a lot of knockoffs as well.
Next to, is it on the border of Lawrence?
Lawrence, Mass?
Yeah.
No, this is like up north in New Hampshire.
Right. But Salem is right on the border, and there's a big flea market, indoor flea market there.
Yeah,
That I hear is the same thing. They have a lot of knockoffs.
yeah, but I was just like, I don't know how they get away with it, but
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
there's knockoffs on just about everything that's popular. Like, look at the Pokemon cards. You know, I just learned how to tell a fake Pokemon card. Everything that's popular, they're knockoff. So yeah,
I don't know.
and then the flea markets around where I live in Kissimmee or by Disney World, they're 90% new stuff. And you will find knockoff stuff there. Definitely. Because most of them are buying from China, Taiwan. You know, you put it on once that it breaks down or whatever, it breaks.
Paul, remember, I was kind of off the subject of knockoff, but remember I came in the chat one day and I was saying in the chat, I says, in Fall River, we have a lot of old mills that are not being utilized.
Yep.
And how great would it be if
Yep.
you turned one of them into like little shops inside? You know, everyone have a little shop.
Yep.
And which I thought it was a great idea, what I was thinking, yada, yada, yada. And then I would have to go to the board, you know, the council and talk to them.
Yep.
But you turned around and you're like, your insurance.
Yeah. Well, Record Crate, not to get off subject, Record Crate says vinyl records are counterfeited. I never knew that. Back in the 90s, my mom and I used to sell knockoff Looney Tunes shirts. Rosie's Closet. Are you saying that?
My mom and I
We would buy them at cases in Los Angeles until the cops confiscated our inventory. Oh my God. Okay, to get back on your subject, who's the 2 guys? American Pickers. You've seen this TV show, American Pickers. I think it's called American Pickers.
I know the name. I don't think I've ever watched it.
Sandy and I had to go to Memphis, was it? Or what's that honky-tonk town there that I don't like?
Nashville?
Nashville. I don't like country music. So of course, what? Honky-tonk country. You walk down the main street. Hello, Gary. How are you? You walk down the main street in Nashville. The whole front of the bar is open, and that's all that pours into the street is country music. And it's like, man, just get me out of here fast. Hello, Aaron. But American Pickers, they have a store outside of Nashville. it's in an old mill type building. When you go in, there's like 5 or 6 entrances to the building. There's a coffee shop, there's an ice cream shop. I don't know if they show a whole layout of the whole building, but that's, I think, what you're looking at. And then in Rhode Island, friends of mine used to have a shop in the bottom of one of those giant mills, like 10 stories high.
Mm-hmm.
All the businesses were on the bottom. I don't know. I think everything on top was vacant or whatever, but the wood floors that go like this because they're so old and really cool feeling though.
Yeah.
And then the stream in the back that used to run the power.
Oh my God, the water wheel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what you're looking for. That would be so awesome to do something like that. You should look into it.
I would literally love to do that.
Oh man, to have an antique stall or something like that. It's basically like a flea market, antique mall that people can rent out a booth.
Even in the wintertime, you could have like a farmer's market on the inside.
Yep. Now see, something like that. Why couldn't, like, I don't know, there's only 10 people in the chat on YouTube, and then there's almost as many on Facebook. So I don't know who the people are on Facebook. But we got people like Aaron, Westside Gary, Rosie's Closet, Record Crate, Chandra, Love Hollis. So we have some, Julie, Dawn's Channel. We have some names in here that already sell. If 50 of us got together, put in $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, formed a conglomerate, why couldn't we make something like that work?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why couldn't we all get together and make something like that work? Granted, Gary's way the hell in California. I'm in Florida. Gary's 3,000 miles away. I'm 1,300 miles away. And Rosie's in Nevada, so but why couldn't we all get together and do something like that, make something like that work? That would be awesome.
There's one factory, and it's on our river.
Yep.
Which is the Taunton River, and it has the battleship. Do you know the battleship?
Yep.
Battleship Mamie. Down there, there's like 3 or 4 different.
So it's a tourist attraction too.
It really is.
Yep.
And they do have an art center, which is the Narrows, but it's not really popular because it's the only place there. And there's so many empty slots in that building.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they only rented out these little sections to people, it would bring in revenue to the city. The battleship is right there. I mean,
right.
I think it's a win-win. And I don't have the money to do it, but it's just like, what a great idea.
Yeah. If you go to Providence, what's next to Providence? What's the one that's next to Providence, Rhode Island?
The what?
City.
Providence. There's Pawtucket. There's Warwick.
Warwick, that's it. There's a lot of the... Okay, Aaron, thanks for stopping in. In Warwick is where my friends were. There's a lot of those mill buildings.
Yep.
I guess it's a New England thing. I mean, the one that they had in... Hello, Julie. It's either Haverhill or Lawrence. Now, Haverhill or Lawrence is a rough areas. Used to be, I've heard there's some areas that still are. But one of those used to be a blanket company. I forget which, not Canon, I forget which one. But it was the same thing. It was a mill. So there was all fabric and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. They took that building and made it all condos.
Yeah.
So the brick is all brand new looking. It's all beautiful, beautiful. And I think they charge $500,000 for a condo there. But something like that, to have a little mall, antique malls type thing on the bottom,
Yeah.
would be awesome.
They have one flea market. It's down the south end of Florida. But when you go into it, it's just like, it's so dingy, dirty, like nothing makes any sense. And
Right.
it doesn't look like it's kept up. And it's like, you walk in there, you walk right back out.
Yeah. Like Rosie's Closet says, we have Crystal. We have several places like that here. You can rent a space and sell antiques, handmade goods, etc. There is also one specific to art only.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie, what about what Rick Harrison was doing from Pawn Stars? Didn't he make the container park or something like that with all the businesses in it? Out of all storage containers. I thought that was a great idea too. Here's the link if anybody wants to come in.
Come
Hello,
join.
Wings of Love treasures. Yeah, Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars, I remember a few years back, was planning on making a container park, 2 levels, I think, maybe 3 levels high, of storage container, because they build houses now with storage containers.
Yeah.
They were built businesses made out of the storage containers.
Oh, wow.
Painted really bright, really nice. But I don't know if he ever got it off the ground or not.
Mm.
But man, can you imagine that now? If you had a lot of land, a few acres of land, and you use storage containers, so there would be no building. Well, you'd have to cut doors and windows. Container park is nice, but it's more like a mall. Okay. If you had, like, say, 3, 4, 5 acres of land somewhere, well, you'd want it close to something like a tourist attraction, a tourist area. And you got storage containers and made individual businesses with storage containers. That would be awesome. Let me see if I can find container park pictures. I think it's in Vegas. It should be. I think it was close to where he lives or where the Pawn Star shop is. Container images for Las Vegas container park. No. Share. Great for a flea market. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all, you can't really see it that good, huh? Downtown Container Park.
Those are containers?
Yep. Yeah, see the doors on this one? Right here?
Oh, okay.
And they have the whole front. Well, there's a door here in the middle. And that, don't give me too many pictures. Just one is fine. Damn it. Come on, you gotta have more than one picture I could see. It's in the art district. Now, see, we also have a container park here, but it's restaurants, it's food places. Why can't I make the picture full screen? These are containers put on their side or on their top, whatever you call it.
Yeah, wound vertically.
Yeah, it won't let me, for some reason I can't do the picture. Let's say this one here is the same way. It's up and down instead of side by side.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a good picture of the front. Big somebody's barbecue. Container park. Merch. Come on, load the picture. So there's, looks like that could be a 40-footer, and then another one on top, and then they make whatchamacallit, a patio or porch, a lanai, whatever in the front.
That's pretty cool. There's a house in Truro, Mass that they made out of container, and
Yep.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, then Sandy and I follow a couple that moved from Florida to Texas and are building a container home. It's been 2 years and it's not done yet.
Wow.
But some of the obstacles, look at the giant hamburger. What a cool idea. Container park. They it's been 2 years now and they're not done. But some of the obstacles that he comes across, I wanted to do it originally, but I don't think I could do it. I'd rather just stick built. But something like this, where you don't have to put two together to make a big house and put up walls. This could be a cool idea for something like that.
You'd have to have a lot of headers in there, that's for sure.
A lot of what?
Headers?
Not really, no.
No?
No. When you cut an opening, you just have to support that one wall, not the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a matter of welding in another piece across the top.
Oh, okay.
So not bad. Not too bad at all.
Not too shabby.
No. But I would call them, and find out. Say, what does it take to rent the whole space? How many square feet is it? Is it 1,000? Is it 10,000? How many square feet is it? I don't know. Be interesting.
It would be.
That's a dome. They show concerts and movies in there that are 360 around you. Oh wow, that's very cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I always loved Vegas, the lights and the stuff they could do, the advertising and stuff like that. The billboards, the movable billboards and all that.
I've never been to Vegas.
Oh no?
No.
It's cool. You got to see it once. It's one of those bucket list things.
I want a houseboat.
A houseboat?
Yes.
When is Tina coming on as a guest? I don't know who Tina is.
Tina is my partner.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yep. And she was actually, I was in Cha-Cha's chat last night. We were doing the art game, and then Tina was sleeping, and she popped in. She woke up, and she was just like, it was like 1 a.m, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I told her, and she came on live. She was on live with me on Cha-Cha, and yeah, everyone met Tina
now,
live.
I think I just had an aneurysm. There's somebody in the chat that I haven't seen in a long time, and I'm yeah, huh? Imagine that.
Hi, Carol.
How are you? Hey, there's the link if you want to come in and say hi. Artist District in Providence has container houses right off Route 10. Wow.
Really, Rudolph? Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I'm going to check it out.
That is
Go
interesting.
with me, Carol.
I'm good. Good to hear you're good. Well, yeah, nobody's seen Carol in a long time.
She actually popped in on Monday on Dolly's office
Oh, cool.
because I twisted her arm.
Oh, all right. I tried twisting around, but it didn't work.
No, I didn't give her an ultimate. I just said, no, you're going on and that's it. Because, Paul, I can just drive over the bridge and go kick her butt.
Yeah. Oh, let me comb my hair. Oh, wait a minute. Did you see I was on last night and we did swap meet with Miranda?
I actually caught the end of it.
The first thing, we weren't on 5 minutes. The first thing was like, something bags under your eyes. I said, I don't have bags under my eye. What the hell are you talking about? And she just lost it. And it's like, I was looking, I even had to go while she was selling. I had to go in the bathroom and see if I had bags under my eyes.
You know
I
what?
called Sandy while she was working on the phone. I said, do I have bags under my eyes? She says, yeah. And I said, why the hell didn't you ever tell me? And oh my God.
You know
She's
what
just like,
you need,
what
Paul?
was that?
You need to get tea bagged.
And put them under there. And
Or actually, there's something else. If your eyes get puffy and they're a little dark, but they're still puffy, Preparation H.
somebody said that too in the chat. And they said hemorrhoid cream will get rid of those. And I says, I don't have bags under my eyes.
Paul, you had a little bit.
Oh, thank you very much. Here we go.
Bad. It's not bad.
Great.
Look at mine.
That's it. I gotta go find a pair of sunglasses now because that's the only way I'm gonna go online now is with sunglasses on.
Stop it. That's not true.
Cucumbers will work. Thank you. Everybody's now is going to give me suggestions on how to get rid of my bags under my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, but last night, just look at if you missed the swap meet last night, just look at the first like 10 minutes. I went off.
Well,
I
actually met Miranda last night on Cha-Cha's channel too for the first time. I've said
yeah,
hi. I met her.
she needed information on a buyer. And I sent it to her like 5 o'clock this morning. She says, boy, you do get up early. She says, I haven't gone to bed yet. Oh, she says, oh my God, go to bed.
No.
I said, I've been up since 4 working.
I
went to bed at like 9.
9 at night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have a warm cup of milk with you before?
No, I don't drink milk at all. I haven't had milk since I think I was 4 years old.
Well, milk's good for you.
Yeah, no, I'll throw up.
Oh.
Chocolate milk, but yeah, regular milk.
What about coffee milk?
Yeah, I haven't had coffee milk in years, probably 20 years.
Since you went down there?
No, longer than that. Hood Milk used to sell that. Chocolate milk, coffee milk, and just regular milk.
But if you can get the syrup, which is the Autocraft syrup.
Oh my God. Are you ready? Is the world ready? You eat cereal? Yeah, this came up, Julie, too. I put like a little bit of cereal, a little bit of milk in the cereal just to moisten it. All right, you ready, everybody? Dun, 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 dun. How are you?
Oh, One-Eyed Pete here. Yeah, I'm okay.
Wow, you look like you've been in a battle.
Yeah, well, that's what I get for being on the phone and not looking where I'm going and tripping over grocery bags.
Wow.
Looks pretty bad, huh?
Well, yeah.
Tell the truth, Paul. Let's not dance around this.
You can get a hat or some bangs to cover that. You'll be fine. See, the glass has already covered a little bit of it.
A little bit, yeah.
Dr. Pepper. Oh, my God. My sister
Hello, everyone.
My sister used to have coffee in her cereal. Coffee, regular coffee with milk, and pour that in her cereal.
Thank you, everyone, for well wishes.
Absolutely.
It's been one bad thing after another. I think I'm going to start sprinkling holy water over my head.
I have some.
I've got some.
You were real bad with that second shot, right?
Yeah. I had a fever. I had vertigo. It was really bad. And then when I got the fall, I got more vertigo. It had just gone a day or two with the vertigo, and then it just, then I fell. And
so was all because I know you were sick and everything, Was all that due to the second shot, or is it just a coincidence you got sick at the same time?
It's all one after the other.
Wow. Well, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. Thank you. It feels good to be back. And yeah, I took some sunglasses with me yesterday and I was like, what do I need this for? I'm not vain. You know, it's like, all right, what does the other guy look like?
Right. So, I understand we're listening to the news that the new company, where you only need one vaccination, is coming out now. They should have it in a lot of places. They said by next week. You're working at a place where they're prepping people for shots, is it?
Yep.
Are you going to have that one, or are you still on the 2?
No, I just had the 2 and I should be good. Of course, they recommend that you still wear
Mask.
masks, you still wash your hands, you still keep distance.
Hi, Ma Powell.
Because they just don't know. But
Right. They're saying that by the end of April, here in Florida anyway, they might open up the injections for people, for everybody, not just 65 and older.
Thank you, Adam. Yeah, what did the other 2 people look like?
Yeah.
I kicked the shit out of them. Yeah, it's progressively gotten worse. At first it was like right away it was like just right here. And then it slowly went down to the eye and I got nervous, so I called my doctor yesterday and I said, had I not had a CAT scan, I would have freaked and thought, I've got a brain hemorrhage. What the?
Wow.
But
Wow.
yeah.
So I got to ask, your husband was with you?
He was actually, we had just come back from grocery shopping. And it was Friday night when you had asked me to come on.
Yeah.
But he wanted to go to Verizon and go get a new phone. So we went, we were out, and you texted me and I said, I'm not home, you know. But right next to Verizon is where we go to the market, and we went and got groceries, and I says, gee, you want me to back in? Because the groceries were in the back of the van. And he goes, no, that's all right. So, of course, I'm on the phone. I got my pocketbook. It's dark in the driveway. I wasn't looking down, didn't know he put a couple of bags next to the car, and over I went, right smack.
Wow.
You know, the flotation devices didn't even keep me afloat.
Hi, Eric. Thanks for coming in right at the right time, too. Wow. So what did your husband do?
Oh, he was so upset. He's like, just go in the house, go get that taken care of, and I'll bring the rest of the groceries in.
Wow.
And you know, I was trying to help him put the stuff away, and he didn't want me bending over, and it was like, honey, will you stop? I'm okay. You know, I thought for sure that my face, because when I first came in, my face was all numb. And I thought,
wow.
oh, fuck, the whole side of me is going to be.
Wow. Crystal was saying, too, her husband had the second shot, and he's been really sick.
Yeah, I had
Wow.
100.9.
Wow.
Yeah. I had the ice pack on my arm, my left arm, because it was swollen and there was a big knot. And, you know, I says, well, let me put that. So when I went to roll on my right side, for some reason, all of a sudden, my eyes rolled in my head. And it was like, okay, guess what? I'm not keeping what I had for breakfast in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was bad. And I was dizzy for a couple of days, and then it subsided, and then this happens, which they think that when you have a jolt like that,
Yeah.
they say that you could knock the crystals out of your ears, and that's what gives you the vertigo.
I never heard crystals in your ears.
Yeah, we all have crystals in our ears, and if you fall, that's what gives you the vertigo sometimes. But
wow.
when Sunday when I went to go get a CAT scan because everybody was on my case. Go get checked. Go get checked. So finally I said, you know what? Maybe I need to get it checked. So went down to the local walk-in treatment. They were closed due to staffing. Nothing else was open. So I went online and I found Brown Medicine does a telemed on your phone. I just had to register all my information. The doctor called me. We did just like this, like a
Yep.
Zoom. Of course, he did what he could neurologically, look up, look down, look over, look down, stick your tongue out, So he suggested I go get, you sure did. Yeah.
So he did
So
a prescription.
nothing new there, huh, Eric? That I'm dizzy all the time?
He did a prescription for you to go get a CAT scan?
Well, he sent me right over to Miriam Hospital, and I could have my pick, Miriam or Rhode Island. I said Miriam. So he sent my information over right away, and they did the CAT scan. Of course, I'm claustrophobic.
Oh, really?
And Steve couldn't be there. He could only drop me off, and he's feeling so guilty. And he's like, I said, just go to Savers and then go home and wait for my call. Well, it was midnight by the time, and he's going nuts.
Now, Carol, I want to. Hello, Susie. How are
Hey,
you?
Susie.
Carol, I
Susie.
want to say that I knew you went to get a CAT scan.
Yeah.
And I called the doctor and I says, can you do me a favor? Can you send us a copy of Carol's CAT scan? And here it is.
I love it. I got a copy of it. I love it. Boy, were you prepared.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is. I like it. But yeah, I'm laying in and I kept saying, I was telling Susana, open your eyes, open your eyes. No, don't open your eyes. Open your eyes. Don't open your eyes. Open your eyes. And it's like, shut up.
Absolutely.
And I'm holding my hand thinking, oh, okay, the other hand is Steve. All right, Steve, you're holding my hand and I'm okay until this is all done. Because if I open my eyes, I'm going to freak.
Wow.
And that little voice in your head is still, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes.
Shut up. I'm not opening my eyes.
Wow.
So yeah, they did an EKG because when I first went in, of course, my blood pressure was sky high. And I had just gotten a new cardiac med from my doctor that Friday morning. And I've been on a freaking roller coaster.
Wow. Well, it's good. You're on the mend now.
But yeah.
We'll get you back online and your old funny self again.
Isn't that pretty?
Wow.
Well,
at least you didn't cut yourself open and need stitches and stuff.
Oh, I've done that before. And the freaking doctor. Yeah, I closed the trunk hood on my head.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And I had stitches across it. I got pictures of it. And the prick in the emergency room didn't give me Novocaine. I wanted to grab him by the balls and say, okay, you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you.
Wow. Wow.
He goes, little kids don't get shots for the stitches. And I went,
Yeah.
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 I've done that. I've cracked my head open before. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just an accident waiting to happen.
Unbelievable.
So are you out of work now for a while?
No, I'm actually yesterday I went over to my boss's house because she's out of work she had neck surgery and I had to get her to sign off for some things. So we had lunch and we sat in the sun and she had me bring my jewelry case, my tools. She had some jewelry that needed fixing, so I sat there and did some jewelry with her, and she's like, "This is so much fun."
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Sucks to be on the clock and be playing with jewelry, you know?
Right. Right.
Oops, did I say that?
Wow. Well, it's great to have you back.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Are you going to come back and do more now? Like today's Thursday. You got anything planned for tonight or tomorrow?
No.
Just
You wanna do
Sunday?
Up, Carol?
What?
Let's do a pop-up.
No.
Hello, Wonder
You
Woman.
can do it.
I'm in my underwear.
You're gonna go on Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'll go on Sunday. Yeah. It's just
Actually,
gonna be Debbie and Max, and I had planned on going on with them on Sunday, but then when I went to go get the CAT scan, I said to Debbie, I'm dizzy. I can't. And thank you, Love Hollis. Thank you, everyone.
hi,
Oh,
Wonder
good
Woman.
to have you back.
Thank you.
Have you
Adam,
been
Adam is in the chat. I have a question for him. Adam Record Crate.
He's my cousin.
Say it again.
He's my cousin.
He's your cousin?
Not really.
Yeah.
No, we both have Scottish roots.
Oh. I have this Grammy Award archive collection. It is the
Franklin Mint? Wow.
Wow.
and this is the box. And inside,
Gee, Franklin Mint has the hands in everything, huh?
Grammy Awards Volume Performances Volume 1, right? It is, and the records that I have in here they're red,
Oh, wow.
and they're all red. See?
Record of the year.
And I have one. There's
Hello, Bargain Effect, Tommy and Des. How are you? And whoever else is in the household listening.
I have 4 records, and they're all red. See?
Yeah, I've never seen that before. 4, Adam.
How many discs, he says?
4.
There's
4?
4. And they don't look like they were ever played. Like nothing.
Oh, very cool.
And
Are they worth anything?
FM RSGMY, and then there's a number on the record 01913, I believe. I don't know what these are.
I never knew Franklin Mint did
What year?
records like that.
I'll tell you what year.
Although I'm amazed at some of the stuff that Franklin Mint has put out.
Let's see.
And that's a book? A booklet?
This is
Wow.
a booklet that comes with it.
Adam says, what year?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. It was printed 1984, and this is
All the record songs and stuff?
yep. And there's also pictures of artists.
Adam, if you want to come in, or if anybody wants to come in,
I
there's
just
the link.
pulled up the pictures of those container houses in Providence.
Yeah. Susana, has Paul showed you how to do comps? Good video idea. True. We did go over that before we listed the product. But yeah, I could do it again. Lou Rawls. I saw Lou Rawls in person once.
So I don't know. Basically, maybe $20 if they are clean and flat. However, a crafter
Made $10 per disc. Wow. Even though it's Franklin Mint, Adam, I'm amazed at Franklin Mint stuff.
has a Jose Feliciano, Dion Warwick.
Yeah, but why would you want to use those as craft items?
Yeah.
Because they're red, probably. Hey, Julie, the other day, did you end up selling those cards? I know two people said they were sending you the money, and when I left, you still had not gotten the money yet, received the money yet.
Okay, Julie, I will. I'll hold on to them.
Oh, Susie says crafters make bowls.
Yeah, you put them in the microwave and they shrivel up, but it ruins the record.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
cards.
Lens of Love said you can make clocks.
Yep.
And I could do a pour on it too and make a clock, but I would never.
Dolly said, yeah, hold on to them because they remind her of cookies.
Hey, Dolly.
Hi,
The link is in there if anybody wants to come in and say hi. I said we weren't going to be on long, and here we are 97 minutes later.
I just pulled up pictures of those container houses in Providence.
So you're saying they're off of Route 10 in Providence?
Yep.
Yeah. Go take a look at those.
You see them?
Yeah.
Okay, Adam. Adam's driving to his other store.
Yeah, see how nice they are? They made like apartments out of them.
Yeah.
And they're all going every which way but loose.
Yeah, I mean, you just need a little support to hold it up.
Yep. Yep. See
Very
what you
cool.
can do with container?
Yep. Very cool. All right, so
Let me show you one more thing. I'll be right back.
all righty.
Alrighty now.
So you heard her news, right?
Who?
Carol?
Who?
Not Susie. I look at Susie. I want to say Susie. Susana. We did one listing on Tuesday.
I saw that on Facebook. Yeah.
And now she's on 11 listings.
Wow.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, Julie. I think this is the first time I've met you.
Hello, Shamrock.
It
Pixie.
is. And I was sitting there thinking, you and I are going to get along swimmingly. I love
Really?
your personality.
There's the link if anybody else wants
Yeah,
to come in.
Julie, someday I'm going to come out of my shell.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm
And
surprised you
some
haven't
people
cracked the
like it
shell.
and some people don't.
Hey, screw them if they don't, right?
That's right.
Julie, so you had those cards. Hold on, Susanna. You had those cards. Two people
Yes.
said they were sending you the money. Did you ever get the money?
This is what happens. The one guy said, "Yeah, I'm very interested, and I'm gonna send him a video." In the meantime, the lady
Yep.
tries to send me the money right away, and it went to the wrong account.
Yeah.
So then she's got to wait a couple days. In the meantime, I mentioned it in chat to this first guy several times, got no response. So I thought, well, he changed his mind. So then I go back to the lady and she says, "Oh, I changed my mind. I bought some gold or silver." And I'm like, why? So
you
now
still
I have these cards.
You still have them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I would talk. Hello, Misha. I would talk to Anthony or Nate, Pittsburgh.
I did yesterday. I talked to Anthony.
And is he interested?
Not for the price that I was throwing out there, but I
Okay.
learned so much about cards from him, so I'm following his lead. The price is not what it was.
Ah, okay.
So you resell, Julie?
Yes. Well, I'm usually just a guest on YouTube because I hate eBay. I did it for 20 years and I hate it. So if I get on and get rid of some stuff I got, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when I get back in the swing of things, you can come on my channel. Send me an email.
Okay.
I even told her too. I said, we do the Wednesday swap meet. Everybody's invited.
Yep.
To come on. And
Hey,
I got-
Misha.
talking about cards, I was showing Susana. I brought out one of my boxes of cards to go through, and
I wish my box was that full.
oh, that's only one. I have 5.
I have an empty box too.
There you go. All
I
right,
was telling-
Susana, what were you going to show us?
Oh. So I have luggage, right? And
Yeah,
it's the National Audubon Society, right?
yeah.
That's the little label. And it has a little this is old.
Yep.
So
It
when
looks like a carry-on size, right?
so when
It's
you,
like a Samsonite.
Yeah.
how the hell do I open it now? Oh, shenanigans.
You locked it and you don't know the combination?
I don't know the combination.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god. Oh, now it's open.
Okay.
Is there a key? I was going to say.
When you open it, it is
Oh, it's a bar.
it's a bar.
Oh,
That is very cool.
Isn't that cool?
that's worth quite a bit.
And it's old.
True, Dolly. Dolly, why don't you come in?
It is
That
so
is cool.
And I don't even
All right, so we're going to start the bidding at how much, Susana?
no, it would kill me.
150.
Tina would definitely kill me. I can't. Does it
Yeah, but
say?
that's cool. That's a bar. That's cool.
A bar in a box.
Oh my God, she yelled shenanigans in real life, Susana. Because I just woke up. Oh, no makeup?
And you think that I look okay? I can't even get my hair to stay down.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I got a cold sore and I don't even care.
I told you not to kiss it.
This is my husband. That's Paul, Susana, and my new friend Carol.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
And all my friends in the chat. I'm sorry.
Hi.
And his name is?
Jim.
Hi,
And
Jim.
tomorrow,
Hi, Jim.
this wonderful lady will be married to me 22 years.
God
Nice.
bless
Nice.
you.
It's our anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you, baby.
So where do you live, Julie?
I live in Ohio,
Ah, okay.
Canton. Well, outside of
Pixie!
Canton.
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to unplug my mic when I'm not using, like going on lives or anything like that. I can't even talk this morning. And so I just got to make sure that it's set right when I plug it back in. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So it's platinum.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
What's platinum?
This set is platinum, and it was made in Taiwan.
It's platinum,
Yeah.
but it's made in Taiwan. It's almost like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
It's like good country music. That's an oxymoron
Why is that an oxymoron?
because country music sucks. I mean, you know.
Paul! Paul, really?
Yeah, Julie, you got to meet up with Dolly. She's in Ohio.
Yeah, her and I in Virginia. There's a couple of us that want to hook up. Anthony, anybody, the PA's not far for us. Yeah.
That's true. Anthony goes to Ohio all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I looked up bar in a box on eBay and it's not coming up.
Yeah, platinum is worth money, Dolly says.
That's what I have.
Platinum. Are you sure they spelled platinum correct?
It says PLATT.
That could be platypus because it is the Audubon Society. That could
Say
be
what? No.
that it's the Audubon Society. So maybe the bag is made out of the skin of a platypus.
Isn't that birds?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Hi, Kyle. Briefcase bar is what you want to look up. They have a few different ones.
Oh, okay.
Patsy Cline. Misha, please. I mean, I have
Oh.
very eclectic taste. I'll do the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. I'll go into a little chic, little disco, little Sinatra, Rat Pack.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah. I won't do it. Yeah. What's the other guy's names there from Compton? I won't do any country music. Elvis is about as country as I get.
Elvis.
There's nothing wrong with country music.
I love
No, there
country
isn't.
music.
No, nothing wrong with it. That's
Give me a little Luke Bryan and I'll be happy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He can put his shoes under my bed anytime. And my husband knows it.
Nice.
Yep. I like cowboys with tight jeans.
Hey, your husband's here.
There we go.
Oops.
In other words, you like a Calvin Klein commercial.
Sure.
Yeah.
I liked it when Wahlberg did those commercials.
Yeah, that was back in
That
the
was a
day.
long
Huh?
time.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do it.
Daz, Pixie, you're gonna love this one. Ready?
That's cute.
That is cute.
Isn't it? And look, it's a bottle.
Oh wow.
Is it a Seagram's?
No, but there was alcohol in here, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like an old Seagram's bottle.
It's a Hoffman
What'd I do?
distillery,
It's a
Mr. Lucky Spirits, Mr. Blacksmith, 1976.
Hoffman Distilleries.
Yep.
What did they used to make?
Well, apparently this.
I almost thought he was the
Alcohol.
Keebler Elf there for a minute.
Oh, and he's musical.
Oh, he is.
a musical
I had no idea.
with alcohol and a music.
Yeah. Have a,
Never seen one like that.
take a
Turn it the
shot.
other way.
Have a drink, and take a shot with me. Da, da, da.
There you go.
Wow. So
Bet
you
you that's worth something.
You drink the bottle, you listen to the music, you pass out.
What's it called again?
Hoffman Distilleries.
Yep. It's the Mr. Lucky series.
Mr. Lucky Keebler Elf looking guy.
No, Mr. Lucky series, Mr. Blacksmith. It's Hoffman.
Oh, that's it. Mr. Blacksmith, sing me a tune. I want to drink all afternoon.
Yeah, put that up on eBay there, girlfriend.
Come on, I'm following.
Well, Tina would probably have my ass because she's the Irish person in the family.
She's already got your ass.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, what's your point?
it's not even 7 o'clock at night yet.
Sambuca.
You know
Yeah.
what? The comps aren't that high on that thing.
They're not.
It's unique, but
No.
you want to
No,
know?
Misha, huh?
Box.
Yeah, I want to know.
All in his harem, huh, Misha?
We need
Do
more
you want to know,
testosterone
Suzanne?
in the,
20 bucks
Really?
wow.
Oh.
plus shipping, which is that's where it's getting you. It's costing like 20 bucks to ship, according to them.
Yeah.
So that eats up your price when you're trying to show something like that.
Yeah, you know it, Misha.
I
He
have
hands me
not.
a punchline, I'm going to give it.
Is this stuff that she's had, Susanna, or is this stuff she purchased, just sourced out?
No, this is stuff that she, her great uncle was a colonel in the U.S. Army.
Oh,
and he was
cool.
married. So she inherited so much of his stuff. Like, he's been around the world and then some. So he's got Germany pieces from everywhere.
Wow.
But you showed us two things, and or three things, and she said you're not allowed to sell two of them. So good luck with that, girlfriend. She's going to keep it all.
Studio room that I'm in, right? It was full of all of his stuff. So I'm like, no, I gave up my room for this stuff when he passed away. Okay, now we need to clear it out because it needs to become my studio again. So a lot of the pieces I've decorated around the house. And then
I didn't know that you guys took care of him.
She did.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
She did.
How sweet.
He was at Linden Ponds in Massachusetts, and he was in Hawaii, then moved to Alabama, then moved up here, and then she took care of him like 15 to 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her mom.
How sweet.
So she inherited so much stuff from him. Yeah.
Pixie, what's got you so intrigued?
So I'm looking at those decanters, those Mr. Lucky decanters, and they have a baker, they have a golfer, they have a photographer, they have just a whole bunch of different ones, a police officer, a doctor.
Really?
So I was intrigued with that. Sorry. I got squirrely.
That's cool, Misha.
So cool.
He had that I mean, it was a huge showcase. You know, all that pewter, I'm trying to think of the name, the brand.
Radcliffe?
No, it wasn't.
Honey, Misha said hi.
One piece alone
Hi.
$1,000.
She said you're handsome.
And her mom has that piece.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So much stuff. Yeah. I don't know. A little Irish man too for those decanters.
Yeah, those are the Keebler elves.
It might be upstairs. I have a little decanter that has a shamrock cork, although no, it's not. The cork is broke off the top of the shamrock, but it's of dogs, Irish dogs.
They're Irish setters?
Different, I think it's like different breeds of dogs that
are
Irish, I guess. I never really looked real close at it, but I had to figure out how to fix the top because I'm afraid that it's gonna fall and break. So nobody's allowed to move that but me in the house. I don't even let Tommy move that.
Can't you use wood glue to glue the cork back together again?
Don't.
See, I don't know because the cork is stuck in the bottle and I couldn't tell you if there's alcohol in it or not, but I don't want it. So I just kind of like just put it on top and don't let anybody touch it.
So use one of those corkscrews, pull it out. And then why wouldn't you use wood glue to glue the cork together?
I wouldn't repair it.
No, I wouldn't repair it because a lot of the glue has acid and a lot of the acid would eat up the cork. So, and then your value will come down on it. So I would do an antique specialist probably and have them either fix it or tell you, don't fix it or this is how you fix it.
Drink the booze first. Don't ruin the booze.
Don't let that's alcohol abuse.
I collect unique and different and quirky and strange bottles. I don't drink the contents. That's what Tommy's for. And so it's a win-win situation for us. I get the bottle, he gets the contents. We're good to go.
Hi, Perlini.
Hey, Brandon.
Coming in. Hey, Brandon. Hope you're feeling better.
the people who buy those kinds of bottles almost expect that that's going to happen. And if you repair it, it's going to look like, oh, she tried to repair it. No, I wouldn't touch it.
No,
I would just
no.
put that in the listing.
Did any of you buy the Game of Thrones bottle of alcohol that when you put it in the freezer, it turns a different color, the frost?
That's so cool.
Never seen it.
I would buy that just to see it.
All right, hold on. I'll show you. Hold on.
Okay.
Hmm.
I love Game of Thrones.
I've never seen it.
It's good. Do you like gory?
No.
Then go.
No, I did start watching this series. I'm trying to think which streaming platform it is. Viking.
I loved Vikings.
And so it's very interesting. I'm only in like the fourth episode or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Tommy doesn't watch that stuff. So I usually have to find time when he's down here to watch it.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
White Walker Johnny.
Oh,
Johnny
okay.
Walker.
Yeah.
And you keep it in the freezer?
Look, it's even got a blue eye. Oh,
Well,
That's
when
cool.
when it's cold, those colors come out, and it's like ice all over it.
That's actually really neat.
that is really cool. How much that costs?
Do you remember how much it was, San? 34, she thinks.
Oh, that ain't bad.
That is cool.
And it's empty, Paul. How'd that happen?
It spilt. We had it open and it spilt.
You still have a drop in there.
Oh, Sandy,
Did you have
Sandy
Tommy
drank
over?
it. Sandy said she drank it because it wasn't me. That's for sure. I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less, but I don't drink anymore. Switching
I have to
between
go
the-
get a haircut, so I'm out of here.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. First time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll be back.
And don't, like I said, don't forget, Wednesday I do that swap meet. I allow anybody and everybody to come in and sell. We try to limit it to 3 people because with more, then it's too long to go all the way around.
Right.
I try to get
Okay.
Des in, but she won't do it.
Well, thank you for the invite. I will take you up on it.
All right.
I just
Sounds
don't know
good.
when. Carol,
it
nice
easy.
to meet you. Pixie, Susana.
Nice to meet you too, Julie. I'm
Thanks.
sure we'll see each other soon.
I'm sure we will. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody in the
Yeah,
chat. Sorry.
You do that so easy, and I can't do that
Thumbs
at all.
down, knuckles together.
Oh, knuckles.
Oh,
That's what I
all
get.
right.
I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
still do it. You know who does it? Hemlock Lady Mercantile. She's got these like real hot dog fingers that she can put her. It almost looks like she could do that thing with the light and do any kind of whatever she needs to do. They form that thing so easily.
See, you just did it.
Oh, like that?
Kinda. Get your fingers apart just a bit. Like-
Either that or she's multi-dexterous or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Ambidextrous.
Pixie's got it. Yeah.
I had to mute. I'm sorry. Tommy was snapping off on somebody on the phone. Scammers.
Flexible fingers, yeah.
Oh. I had a phone call yesterday from a Rhode Island number stating that they're from Social Security. And I thought, I'm going to have some fun with this one.
Oh.
And I did. I said, why would I give you? You should know what my Social Security number is if you called me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I went on and on. I must have had her on for 10 minutes. And she kept telling me, well, if you're not going to tell me the information, just hang up. And I thought, bitch, I ain't hanging up. I'm going to milk this for as long as I can. And I got to the point where I said, Social Security tells you don't give out your information because we do not call you. You're a scammer. I'm not a scammer. And she's talking over me and I'm talking over her. And it's like, yes.
I don't answer those calls, but when the ones that do leave voicemails, it's heavy breathing. Like I really want to hear heavy breathing, and that's it on a voicemail.
Well,
like,
I could call you and do that, Pixie.
right? I mean, I don't know who
if
this
you have
is.
Verizon, they have it on there now that you don't have to. They'll delete the calls for you.
Yeah.
Like I got probably a dozen yesterday. If it's not a number that you've talked to before or it's not in your contact list, it won't even tell you there's a call. They just show up in red and it says maybe junk or possible spam.
Yeah, mine shows up possible spam.
Yeah, so if they are a real person or an emergency, they're going to leave a message. 99% of those phony balonies don't leave messages.
Of course,
and this is the great part. No disrespect to anybody, but if you're calling me from the U.S., Washington, whatever, and you can't even speak English.
I know she didn't.
Thank you for calling. Yes, we have a problem with your number, your social security number. Can you please?
Exactly.
My name is Christopher. Christopher, really?
Right.
I'm sorry, no disrespect, but if you're calling me
and
like that,
the other thing is when you get the call,
go ahead, Des. You want to laugh?
Sometimes they don't answer hello right away. There's a little beep or something. If you just keep hitting 2 or 9 or 8, it's supposed to take you off that list. Sometimes
it never does.
Sometimes it doesn't happen. Some of them, the system they use requires you hang up, so it auto dials the next person. So I never hang up. They waste more time reselling. Yeah.
On Jasmine's emergency phone, she gets calls for her car warranty.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And it's like, really?
I got a call and it showed my number. Adam said. I got one. I got one. And the guy says, "Oh, we see you're having a problem with your iOS, your Apple on your laptop." I said, "Really interesting. Can you tell me more?" He says, "Yeah, aren't you having a problem logging into these sites?" He says, "We can fix that for you. Give us your." I said, "Well, first thing, I'm using a PC. I haven't opened my Apple in so long." So I says, "Do you want to change your story?" And he hung up.
We have solar panels, and some guy called and I says, "Oh, so what's the offer?" And he's going on and on and on, and I'm, milking it. And I said, "Well, have you done your research?" He says, "Well, if you want to talk to a specialist," I said, "No, I don't need a specialist, because if you had done your research, you would know I had solar panels." Oh, sorry to bother you. I'll take you off the list.
Yeah, they're starting to do the solar panel thing around here, and actually legit companies are, and you get the spam calls all the time, and it's ridiculous. It really is. And now we're also getting ones from our area trying to say that they're a business in our town. And Tommy just was that a phone number for here? Yeah.
I don't like to do business over the phone. I'll come in and talk to you. You're calling from a local number, so just give me the address to your.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give me the address to your office. I'll come in and talk to you.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it. And he's found that they're slowing down because he's demanding their exact location, what building they're working in, city, state, whatever.
Yeah. That's funny you mentioned about solar panels. Somebody in the community here yesterday typed in on Nextdoor that, hey, there's people on Tiber Road in green shirts going home to home. And somebody else said, oh, they're from a solar panel company. And I said, be very careful. Unless you're in your forever home, don't do it. So one guy chimed in. He says, well, I did mine 2 years ago. I don't have a problem. I says, okay, tell me that when you're ready to sell your house in the next few years.
That's right.
That's the problem that people are having. Some people can't get the mortgage because they don't want to take on any more debt to pay off the solar panels for the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then the solar company charges on an average of $1,500 to remove them, and the seller doesn't have that money to do it.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
like a catch-22.
Mm.
I just get the roof, pull them off, and go bring them to the place. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to mess with them too, Wings of Love. My husband says to me, why do you bother? And I said, because it's entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't
Tommy
cost
says
me a
the
monthly
car-
subscription.
Tommy loves the car warranty ones.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I told them, what kind of car do you have? I have a 1998. Oh, well, that's not under warranty. Do you have another car? Yeah, I have a 1996.
Yeah, Tommy's got a 96, and man, he messes with them.
Well, they'll say they're
Yeah.
calling me about my extended car warranty, and the first thing they say is, "What do you have?" And I'm like, "Well, you called me. You should have my information."
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's told people, he's told scammers that, when they ask for him, he's like, oh, he died. We're burying him right now.
Is there a way that we can get their phone numbers and call them back and scam them?
No, because it's
They're computer auto dialers that spook you.
And my favorite thing is
Yeah.
to do is start giving a fake credit card number and then stop every 4 numbers to ask for another question.
There you go.
Waste spammers' time, prevent them.
I watch
using that one.
I watch those videos on YouTube or whatever that people are hacking scammers left and right. Where they're messing with them, and
Yep.
I love it. I love it. 96 Chevy. There you go.
Well, you guys saw the one where the
Oh,
sheriff
wow, BMOS.
Bemis is
got
getting
scammed, or was trying to be scammed, and they were telling her that they were going to call the sheriff's department and all this other stuff and have her arrested. Yeah. It was still a scam. It was crazy.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I have fun with them.
Yeah, they won't give you their address or anything. Most of them are just, what do they call it? A boiler room operation anyway.
Yeah.
But they won't give you their address or anything. And most of them are in the other country, Europe or Asia or whatever.
And it bounces off cell phones.
Yeah.
Or cell phone towers. So you can never really trace them. But I saw something recently on my we have a neighborhood watch called Next Door Neighbor.
Yeah,
And
that's the thing, the program I was just telling you about.
Somebody did catch a scammer, a hacker, and they arrested them. And I thought, good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But that's 1 out of 50 million.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, so not too bad. I said I didn't want to be on long, and that was an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
And I think
that's nice.
That's pretty.
That's pretty.
Is that Fall River?
No.
No, where is it?
In my brain.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Do you always have dreams like that?
I do, sometimes.
Use the number 11.
This one still needs a gloss over it. I haven't done the gloss.
That's pretty.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where's the one that... Oh, God.
Acrylics or watercolors or what? That looks like watercolors.
It's actually acrylic, but I did do it on watercolor paper.
Chase Amazon Visa.
So you're good with blending on the acrylics.
Yes. Yep.
The way the sky is. I like that too.
Yeah, I did.
Have you ever painted with airbrush?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I haven't touched my airbrush in years.
Jasmine's gonna learn. We have an airbrush that Tommy won in an auction, and so Jasmine's gonna learn how to airbrush. I don't know if my hands are steady enough anymore to learn, but she's gonna learn.
Cool. It is
She
fun. I
al-
mean, airbrushes are very forgiving.
Oh, wow.
Love Hollis asks, let's see, am I catching up?
How much are your
Susana,
paintings
how much do
going
your paintings go for?
It depends. Like this one, I would start a bid off at like 30. It is a 12 by 12.
Now, is that when you wet the whole canvas first and then put the paint on and swish it around?
Yep, I blow this one and I
I am so good. I am so good.
Shh, don't tell Paul about blowing anything.
Right. Des, the SS scam actually called one of our local sheriffs. Susana, how much are your paintings? I do airbrush only on cakes. Very cool. I love Susana. It's so soothing to look at. She will be selling tomorrow night on Kathy's Corner Live. You're selling your paintings tomorrow on Kathy's Corner?
Yep, I'm doing it.
Very cool. I do airbrush on cake. Paul, keep this show going weekly, bringing integrity and truth to the resell community. Thank you, Adam.
I didn't know that about Adam. Yep. Look at this that one there. You can see it.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're probably the only one I've seen that coats them. What do you use?
I use
Like
resin.
oh wow! Oh, so it'll never move.
No, it'll never move. Nope.
Nice.
Let me have.
Now, why did you ever start coating them like that? Was there a reason? And then you said, "Well, man, it really looks nice."
Well, I watched it on it was Anne Marie Rittendorf. She's from Denmark. And that's how I started learning how to do pours. It was from her. And then she started playing with resin. And I love the effect. She used to put the resin on top of her painting. And it gave it some depth. I started doing the resin, which I didn't start it. It wasn't me that started this. It must have been someone else, but mixing the color in the resin and then blowing it out, it just gave it so much more depth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Emos does that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most does the I guess
Castings.
Yes, she does.
Which I used to cast also, and I did play around with clear resin a couple of times. And yeah, you could add layers.
Yes.
Like I played around with it sometimes where I would try to do the teeth in a different, because I'm talking figures, but I would try to do the teeth in one resin and then the rest in another resin. Yeah, that's really nice. It looks like a photograph.
Yeah.
Looks like a flower.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. So a lot of these I'll be selling on Kathy's channel tomorrow night because we have the an auction.
The art auction.
The art auction. Yes.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, BMOS does the castings also.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I haven't casted anything in a long time either. I still have my vacuum set up, but I haven't casted anything in a long time.
My son, my middle son, TJ, he has the 3D printer.
My son does too.
Yeah.
The stuff he's doing with that, man. He did a mask. Let me see if I can get it up here. It blew me away. It looked awesome. Come on, where is it? Yeah. Like
Really neat.
That's a 3D print.
That is neat.
That's
cool.
That is really cool. Let me see if I can bring up another one from it. Yeah, here's a front. There you go.
Oh my. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
That is neat.
I mean, the stuff that he does on the stuff that all of them now are doing on with a 3D printer is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get the link to the art auction? Do you have it, Susana?
I don't know if she put it up yet. Let me go take a look.
And thank you for watching on Facebook. There's about 10 of you now on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you. You can come over to the YouTube side and chime in. Susana, have you heard of Jessamite Montet? Jasmonite. Jasmonite.
No.
That makes two of us. Oh, excellent. Kathy's Corner. Can you put the link in for the art auction tomorrow night? Or have them subscribe to her channel.
Mm-hmm.
Or Kathy, if you could subscribe, if you could put the link in for your channel. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, Love Hollis. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. What was only supposed to be like a short show turned out to be hours.
Yeah.
I think Two Hip Chicks is on
Are they?
Thursday. Mm-hmm.
There's the link. The people on Facebook that asked for it, just copy, paste, subscribe to Kathy. She's doing art auctions now. Oh, you missed a little place, Des.
What? I was putting chapstick on.
Yeah, you missed a little space.
No, I did not. Don't be sassy. Can I real quick do a shout out for my daughter?
Yes.
Okay, so today, you don't have to make me big. Today at 6 p.m. Central Time, Jaslyn and you're not helping, Paul. Jaslyn, my daughter, from Jaslyn Off the Wall, will be going live with our buddy Dwayne from Mothership Motorsports, and they're going to be doing a Instapot chicken noodle soup live.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, she hasn't done a live in a little bit because she hasn't been really around. She's been visiting family, so they're going to do one tonight on her channel. I'll drop the link here. But she will be live tonight. So if you guys can go and support her, even just to stop to say hi.
Did you put the link in? Yep, you did.
Yep, she did.
There's one person in this chat that talks about something all the time, not only in her chat, not only in my chat, not only in everyone else's chat. She talks about this one item no matter where she goes. You'd think she'd have one video about making these things. Is that a Deadpool cup? It's like a 50 ounce or something. Is it a gallon? Is that a gallon of coffee? So nobody knows who I'm talking about or can't imagine who I'm.
Are you talking about Bemis?
No.
Susana?
No. Doll's Dolly. No matter where she goes, she's talking about cookies. You'd think she'd have one video about making cookies. She's always asking for them in every chat. She's always talking about them. You'd think she'd ever have a video. I'm making chocolate chip cookies. I'm eating Girl Scout cookies. Nothing. Not a video about cookies.
Maybe she should make, boxes and send them to people.
Doll's Dolly cookies. Better than the Keebler elves. Yeah, BMO said she just put up a resin video. See? People do videos, Dolly. You don't have to always be selling.
Does she do cookies?
Teach us to do videos where we don't do them while they're live. We can do a video, because I don't know how to do that.
You just film. You can, how YouTube now is saying you could do shorts, but they want you to keep your phone this way. Oh, look at the doggy.
Look at Maddie.
They want you to keep your phone this way, vertical,
Yeah.
and do a 60-second video. So you could point the camera to yourself and says, hey, everybody, this is Carol. Look at this. You should see the other guy. And then that's a short. So you put that up there. And that's all you need, you know?
I thought you had to do it either on YouTube or StreamYard.
Yeah, YouTube. That once it's on your phone, now you upload it to YouTube.
Oh, all right.
So if I wanted to do a live right now, right?
Yep.
On my YouTube channel, I would be able to.
Yeah, you just go live. That's easy.
If you didn't have StreamYard, which StreamYard is not the end all be all of everything. Let me.
Looks like we're going to be on another hour and a half.
I hope not.
I need a cigarette.
Oh,
You don't need a cigarette.
Right.
I want to be quiet.
Oh, you too?
You too?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Dad,
come on.
Take the camera off of us. Oh my God.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right. So if you're on your YouTube channel, right? Your channel.
Yeah.
You just go up here to create.
Yep.
And go live.
Yep.
See, you're on a PC, right?
Yeah, but it's the
You
same.
can do it on a laptop.
Yeah, stream, webcam, manage, schedule a stream. The only difference with this, with StreamYard is, there's Carol's x-ray that came in, everybody. If you didn't come in and see it. I knew Carol was coming in today, so I called her doctor. I says, can we get a copy of the x-ray?
The CAT scan.
The CAT scan that you did on her head. Just so we could have it and show everybody. So this is what he sent me. The only difference with doing a live stream is you can't have guests. So it's you. But if you're going to go live and just talk about, who cares? What if you get the phone and set it up behind you and you're painting? Just make sure you don't cuss or say anything like, this friggin' color won't do this what I want, you know?
I want to do a live, which people want to meet Tina. And so I wanted to do a live with me and Tina, but I want to be able to read the chat too.
Yeah.
At the same time. So that's possible?
If you did it the way I said, no. But
my light is possessed.
Just play around with it. Just play around with it until you get comfortable.
Oh, I thought you meant play around with the light.
I guess you guys do need a cigarette.
Oh, no, it's not a cigarette that I need.
Oh, all right.
It looks more like a cigar.
Nice. Here we go. Not even 6 o'clock at night yet. 7 o'clock.
Oh, one-eyed Pete.
Paul, have you
boy.
seen any of my videos?
What was that?
Have you seen any of my videos?
Yeah, not in a while.
Oh, you need to see one.
Yeah, when you're talking about not cussing.
Oh, so much for being monetized.
Yeah.
Devil's lettuce.
I can just see you now. It's like, I'll never buy a friggin' brush at Michael's again. Damn it, these things suck. You really can't do that.
Yeah, Dolly, you know what one-eyed Pete is, right? Susana knows.
Oh, right, everybody.
I picked this up at the thrift store. Trying to, show everybody. It's a light.
Oh, I have
wow.
one. Yes.
I don't know how much they're going for, but I paid $5 for this sucker.
Wow.
$30.
So it's LED, right?
For seasonal.
Called Happy Light.
Yep, seasonal depression.
By what?
For seasonal depression.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so that I can film better, but it brightens me up.
Yeah.
It's for seasonal depression.
Is it? No,
Yeah.
Oh, there
I
we go.
have one in my office.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Tommy got it or pointed it out to me so that I can make myself brighter. But I have no room to put it on my desk at the moment.
Yeah, they're like $30 or $40.
Wow.
Wow. And then also at the thrift store, I got these. If I can get it to focus.
Bright
What is that?
brown, starry, 20 LEDs, pure white.
100.
So that's that came from Amazon.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dolly.
$3.99. And they're fairy lights.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, nice.
And they're very bright. Ugh.
Wow.
Uh-oh. I got it
Now,
all.
how many screens do you have in front of you? Is it just one or two?
I have two.
So you could
I'm not
line
like
the
Tommy.
you could line the two with those.
What's that? Oh,
You could line the two screens with those on the outside.
yeah, it's pretty big. I got one in the leprechaun hat.
Yep.
That's your phone?
I see a lot of people use those,
It is a phone.
put them in vases, whatever, and make like little decor, but they're battery operated ones.
I
Wow,
have.
that's an old phone, Susana.
Look at that. It's Radio Shack.
Pop up antenna. Wow, that's even old. Yeah.
They don't even have Radio Shack anymore. Wow.
We have Radio Shack.
Yeah, I think we still have one.
Yeah. Yeah, we have one in the Dells.
Well.
In Wisconsin Dells. Sorry.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna call it here because I gotta get to work and do stuff and take a pause for the cause before I start working.
I do have to go to the office to do stuff before the bookkeeper comes in tomorrow. So.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in, everybody. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for being there and participating.
Thank you, everyone, for your well wishes.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, everyone.
So Sunday, Carol, 4:00.
Yeah, unless something else happens, I'm going to say novenas over my head.
Just stay in the house. Don't go out. Don't go for a walk or anything. And Susana, what's your plans for the rest of the day, tomorrow, whatever? Oh, you have that sale with Kathy.
I have my sale with Kathy tomorrow night, Kathy's Corner, and that is at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, Friday. Be there.
Eastern Standard Time.
Absolutely. Even if you're not going to buy anything, come support us. Come be with us. I'm sure we're going to have a hoot of a good time.
Cool.
Thank you, Susie.
You'll have the Sambuca ready, I'm sure.
Oh, and I don't know what time they're going on, but I guess Robin is going on, and they're supposed to have the bitches night or something, and it's a drinking night.
Oh boy.
How's she doing?
She's doing good, much better.
Yeah?
Doing much better. Her eye still has the patch on the eye. I guess she has to go to therapy. Not verbatim what she said, but I think she has to do eye therapy because the pupil's still extended, so it's still big. But she is doing a lot better, thank God.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Des, what do you have coming up?
Monday night, I have my mental health live, and then Jaslyn has the live tonight at 6 p.m. on her channel, Jaslyn Off the Wall. And then I got to go live at some point either today or tomorrow because I got a birthday gift from KK, Kathy's Corners, and I want to share that with everybody. So I did get it.
Very cool.
So
here.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
So it was on the 20th last month.
That's all right. Well, happy belated birthday.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
You.
Well, thank you for coming in, ladies, and talking. And thank you, everybody in the chat. And hello, I'm back, and we're just getting finished. Had to get out of bed. All right, Rosie. I mean, Kristen, Rosie's closet.
Paul,
What?
I don't mean to cut you off, but listen, what if we do a show called the Stitch and Bitch Club?
We have to work on the title. Having a good day tomorrow. I will be on with the Dolly and Polly show tomorrow, everybody. I will have more Harley Davidson stuff and more Star Wars stuff.
So Paul is Stitch and we're the bitches?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Much love. Have a great weekend.